All right, welcome back. Video number 3 of week number 12. That's right. This is it. This is the last, the final, the end. This is the result of 12 weeks of hard work, commitment, dedication, and all that good stuff. But look at the results. I've grown, you've grown, right? This video I'm titling The Next Thing. That's right, the next thing. My next thing is going to be the study of stocks, the stock market. I want to invest some money into the stock market. I do. But guess what? I know very little about the stock market. I'm the type of person who I love generating a profit, but I'm also the type of person who puts zero money where I don't put my mind. If I don't put my mind there, I'm putting no money there. Okay? So I'm getting ready to take a stock course. I'm gonna change directions just for a second. And I invite you to join me, because one of the ways that I'm going to do that is I'm going to sign up for a stock class online, and I'm going to share what I'm learning via videos, just like this one. Now, am I going to have a weekly commitment? Probably so. That's the way I structure my systems, but maybe not. You know, all that's dependent on how I feel about what I'm learning and how I want to share what I'm learning. And that's one of the benefits of owning your own. You see, that's the advice I give to you, the viewer. When you own your own, you make the rules. The way things go is up to you, not up to that person or that person. It's up to you. It's kind of like America. When you think about it, I'm going to take you down this road for a second. When America was created, it was not really created for everybody. I know you say, yes it was, but it wasn't. There are laws, there are constitutional things that are in place that are designed to help certain people and to hurt certain people. Trust me. That's the way it is. And if you're savvy enough to question whether or not what I'm saying is true, just do a little study, just do a little survey for yourself. Ask Google certain things, it'll tell you. And the people that this country was designed for, it's like if you go into their house and say, well, you know what, I'm going to take this bedroom and we're going to move the furniture around over there, and it's going to be like that. They're going to say, what? You must be out of your mind. They're not going to allow that. So for you, people who are trying to start a business, people who are trying to create the life and the lifestyle that they want, you can't do that working for someone else. It's not going to happen. You can do it simultaneously, but you're not going to be able to transition from being dependent on that paycheck until you can create a business that generates enough money for you to become dependent on that. Because once you can live off the money that you generate from your business, then you make the rules. The way things go are up to you. It's not up to the person that you work for. Now, the reason I took you down that road is because that's kind of where we are today. When you think about the world we live in as America, if you have to work for somebody else, they can cut your hours. You know, actually, they can cut your pay. And if that's the only source, the only option you have to deal with that, right? I didn't say it was fair. I said you have to deal with it. But if you have a little business that you're starting on the side, you know, and you maybe generate $300 or $400, $500 a month, that's okay initially. You're not really making that as a lifestyle. But if you think from a business or entrepreneur mindset, you can say, you know what? If if I'm making $500 a month doing this, just a little bit, part-time maybe, I wonder what I could do if I increase that time or increase that effort, right? And let's say you do that. Let's say a year later, we'll take a whole 12 months. A year later, that $500 a month that you were making now turns into $2,000 a month. And you like this because this is what you do. You know, it's me. I like talking in front of the camera. I enjoy this. It's not like work for me. I like it. Plus, I understand the process. I understand what it's doing. You know, it moved that $500 to $2,000, right? And when that got my attention. When it gets your attention like that, you'll say, wait a minute. I might need to put a little bit more thought into this. You know? So that's what I did. And today, bam, now I'm ready to go into the stock market. I'm ready to invest in stocks because I'm investing for the long term. And when I say that, I'm investing for my great-grandchildren and my great-great-grandchildren and the great-great-great-grandchildren. I want them to come into this world and find out or say to themselves one day that my grandfather had a vision. He knew he could see something that a lot of other people couldn't see. Or I want them to say something like this: my grandfather stood for something. He didn't leave this planet without leaving us something. He was thinking about us even before we were born, right? And the way that can happen is I can leave a legacy. I can leave all these videos, all this money that I acquire, all the real estate that I acquire, all the stocks that I acquire. I can leave that because guess what? None of that gets to go with me. And the next generation will still be here. And the generation after that will still be here. But they're not having to start from zero. When I say zero, they actually have money in the bank when they get here. Now, how cool would that be if when you were growing up, when you came into this world, when you got to be of college age, you had the money to go to college already that your great-great-grandfather had left you. You know? Wouldn't that be different for you? Wouldn't that make life a little easier? You to be able to process things differently than from someone who had to work full-time and go to college full-time, or work full-time and go to college part-time because they couldn't afford to go to college, if you want to go to college, right? Or just start your own business, do what you wanted to do. And that's something that's very important to me. I want that to be my lineage. I want to be able to generate not just the lifestyle for myself, but to generate a lifestyle for generations to come in the James name. That's right. That's consciously what I think about. Now, everybody don't think like that. I'm not saying you should, but that's what I think about. So, as I create these stocks, as I create these videos with the information that I learned from stocks, what I want you to do, yes, you, this is an assignment for you. I want you to think about, today I know nothing about stocks. This is the final video of a 12-week series that I just completed about allowing you or assisting you with setting up the foundation of your online business, right? While becoming more comfortable speaking about it. But I'm getting ready to learn a little bit about the stock market. So after maybe, I'm going to say about 10 weeks, I guess, I don't know how long the class will last, but about 10 weeks of studying stocks, I'll be ready to invest in some stocks, right? I'll understand that process. And if you begin to watch these videos, you too will understand that process. And maybe it's something you wanted to do, maybe not. But if it is, then you get the chance to learn at my pace. Because even if you don't invest, you'll know more than you know, if nothing other than the terminology and some of the some of the words actually mean. And if you're willing to invest, you know, and maybe you can catch on quicker than I can. Or maybe you can share some things with my audience that you know. Right? See, all that's doable now. You know why? Because I'm taking that step. I'm beginning this journey from nothing. I know nothing about it. But I'm going to take you along this journey with me. And at the end of the journey, you'll know more than you know now. Trust that. You'll know more because I'll be able to share more with you as I learn. Now, when I get comfortable with investing, then I'll say, you know what, this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to take $25 and I'm going to buy 5 shares of whatever. I'm going to take $2,500 and I'm going to buy 25 shares of whatever. Whatever I feel like I want to invest in. But at the end of the day, I'll know how to buy those shares. Will I buy to hold or will I buy to sell as soon as it gets to a point that I want to sell it? That's a different strategy involved. It's kind of like chess versus checkers. When you play chess, it's a little bit more complicated, right, than just checkers, just jumping over somebody. There is a whole nother strategy, a whole nother mindset involved. And, if you are pretty savvy, then you'll catch on and you'll be really good at doing that. And then as you know, a lot of money has been made in the stock market recently, and it's not going to stop. Although stocks are always up and down, right? That's the way it works. But listen, I want to say this before I go. I want to truly thank each and every one of you guys for watching my videos. Don't forget to share them, like them, and comment, all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, what I think that I'm feeling mostly is gratitude for being able to get to know who you are and allow you to get to know who I am. Because sometimes people will see you and they'll say, well, I don't like that guy, I don't like that woman, and that's okay. But a lot of times if you get to know a person, kind of get to understand a little bit about them, that changes a little bit. And when that changes, it allows you to see them differently. Because sometimes the way we see people is wrong. It's just wrong. But sometimes admitting that is harder than not. Right? My name is Larry James. My company is SpeakerLarry.com. And as I always sign off on my podcast show, share with someone else what I've shared with you.